Right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever watched someone escape a toxic relationship and for a moment it actually looked like freedom? Maybe it's your best friend, your sibling, or even yourself. They finally broke things off with a manipulative, gaslighting person. It's a person you've been telling them you gotta leave them, but they don't. Finally, they took your advice and they left them. But then a few weeks passed by and you hear the news, they're back together again. You saw the damage, you heard the late night calls, the crying, the self-blame, the story that made your stomach turn, and now they're back with them, and it's the same cycle over and over and over. 2 weeks go by, then it happens. Your phone lights up at 1:13 a.m. and it's their name. You answer groggy, tired, and all you hear is a hollow voice on the other end, whispering, "She did it again, man. He left me again." And while your heart aches for them, there's that one haunting question that lingers in the back of your mind. Why do they keep going back? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to get into 3 reasons why you can't break up with your ex, or if you have a friend that can't break up with them. 3 key reasons. We're going to break them down right here. Number 1, you don't actually break up. You say you break up, but you actually don't break up. That happens a lot. Sure, the words are said, maybe tears are shed, but the relationship itself, it's still alive, lingering in pieces spread across all your life, like emotional landmines waiting to go off. You still have the upcoming trip you booked together months ago, and neither of you want to be the one to cancel. There's that mutual friend's wedding where everyone is expecting you to show up as a couple, and you tell yourself, "I'm emotionally mature to handle this." But deep down, you're not. Then there are the pets. You split custody, trading weekends like you're co-parenting, not just animals, but love and memories tied to them. And when you're apart, the tension doesn't stop. Now you're chasing their social media and feeling a pit in your stomach every time they post a single person photo, if you know what I mean, out with friends, smiling, carefree without you. And that's because breakups, especially with a narcissist, rarely happen all at once. They're more like a slow unraveling of 1,000 small threads. Each one still connects you in a real way, and you don't even realize it until you feel the sting. If you want to know the solution to how to make things easier, stick around till the end of the video and I'll give you quick tips on how to move on from a relationship, or help someone or tell someone how to move on from a relationship they can't get over. So here's reason number 2. There was never any closure. Sometimes the relationship ends, but the questions don't. You're saying all the right things. "I'm done. I'm ready to move on. I've accepted it." But have you? You're stuck because there was no closure. Not for you. You're stuck replaying the same scenes in your mind like a film on a loop. You want to understand. Why did they cheat on me? Am I not good enough? How could you take advantage of me? I gave you everything I had. How could they leave? Just walk away after everything we built together? And the questions go on and on and on. You're not looking for a fight. You're looking for clarity, for validation, for some explanation, something to relieve the pain. You're trying to move on, but you're still stuck holding all the little pieces that was left behind. The unanswered texts, leaving you on red, the emotional investment, the version of yourself you shaped around them. And without answers, healing feels almost impossible. You say you've let go, but your heart is still wanting for that one last conversation that never came. Here's the truth. Closure isn't something they give you. It's something you have to create for yourself. And until you face that, you'll keep mistaking silence for unfinished business. So here's number 3. You're addicted to the highs and the lows, and people call this the trauma bond. You're not just in love with them, you're addicted to the emotional roller coaster they created, the dopamine, the high, the hit. In healthy relationships, love feels steady. And for a lot of people, in these highs and lows, when they get into a steady relationship, they call it boring. But with them, it felt like a movie, unpredictable, intense, chaotic, thrilling. You didn't just fall in love, You got hooked on the cycle, the fights that left you shattered, the apologies that felt like redemption, the brief moments of affection that made you feel seen again. Those extreme highs and lows created something called a trauma bond, a psychological attachment formed through repeated cycles of pain, intermittent reward. It's the same kind of loop that keeps people in gambling or substance addictions. You began to equate anxiety with passion and chaos with love. So even when it hurt, it felt real. And now that it's over, peace feels boring. Stability feels empty. So you're probably asking, what are the solutions here? This is my situation, or I know someone who is in this situation. Okay, so if this is you, I'm going to give you 3 simple things that you can work on. It's not easy, but if you can follow this is going to really get you to the other side of a bad breakup, or you can help someone. Number 1, plain and simple, every therapist, every dating coach, every good friend is going to tell you got to set boundaries and really stick to them. It's not just about blocking their number or unfollowing them on social media. That really feels like you're creating boundaries, but it's about protecting your peace even from yourself. That means no accidental texts, no like, oh, I forgot a shirt at their place or something, no rereading old messages, going through old photos, no checking their profile just to see how they're doing. None of that. All of that is counterintuitive to boundaries. Set boundaries that make space for healing. I'm going to say that again. Set boundaries that make space for healing. If they keep reaching out, communicate clearly. I'm not interested in talking with you. You need to respect my space. I don't want to speak to you. This is how boundaries look like. You don't entertain the conversation. Here's number 2. Closure might not look like you hoped. And that's okay. We crave closure like it's a missing puzzle. That apology that you needed for all the hurt they created you. That magical explanation that makes all sense and makes the pain go away. Let me tell you, there's no conversation that makes the pain go away. There's no conversation that's going to make things make sense for you. But here's the truth. Closure isn't always kind. It isn't always satisfying. And most of the time, it never comes from them. You might never get the apology. They might never admit they were wrong. In fact, they'll probably say that you're wrong. And waiting for that moment just keeps the wound alive for you. Real closure is understanding that you deserve better, even if they never say it. It's realizing that you can walk away without all the answers and still be free. And real closure looks like, you know what? They're not good for me, but I'm not good for them either. That's real closure. Number 3, your mind misses the pattern, not the person. Let me repeat that again. Your mind misses the pattern, not the person. Let's be honest. A breakup doesn't just take away a person, it disrupts your routine. The daily texts, the little good morning pings, the comfort of knowing at least someone was wanting to know how you were doing. Your brain got used to that. Believe it or not, the familiarity feels like safety, even if the relationship was painful. So when they're gone, it's not always that you miss them, it's the rhythm that you miss. It's the different pattern that you're running now. You're not used to it. Understanding longing for the patterns doesn't mean that they were the right person. It just means that you're human. So give yourself some time to build new routines. It's going to hurt a little while, but if you can continue making new routines, new patterns, you're going to forget about them. So that's what I got for you today. If you enjoyed the content, click like and subscribe to the channel. It would really help the channel. I really appreciate you stopping by. And remember, ego isn't your amigo.